Hi, I'm Nancy Law, Chief Executive for the Myasthenia Gravis Foundation of America, and I'm here at our international conference with one of the most distinguished MG scientists, really one of the leaders in the field, Don Sanders from Duke University Medical School. Don has done more things than I can count in trying to promote MG research and to support people with myasthenia gravis. But one of the most interesting and exciting is your leadership in creating clinical guidelines for treatment of myasthenia gravis. So Don, I'd love it if you'd tell us a little bit about this, about the process and what that means to people with myasthenia gravis.
Well, the stimulus for the development of these guidance statements was primarily that there are no established and well-accepted standards of care for the treatment of myasthenia. It's a very heterogeneous disease in that different treatments work differently for different patients. Also, there are no randomized controlled trials that demonstrate the efficacy or benefit of different treatment options. And in fact, it would be impossible to have a randomized clinical trial to compare all of the different treatment options that are available for myasthenia. The major criterion for determining benefit of treatments is the expertise of physicians who've been treating the disease for a long time. That's what we set out to determine with the panel of experts that participated in this effort.
And you say it's heterogeneous. That's why people with MG say this is a snowflake disease, correct?
Yes. Every patient with myasthenia is different and unique, and they have different treatments that benefit different patients.
And so this document, this consensus document that you put together, really brings all of that together in a way that people with MG can take to their physicians or their insurance companies if some of these treatments are off-label?
Yes, that's another one of the things that stimulated us to carry out this effort, is that we needed some way to convince third-party payers that different treatments were in fact indicated and should be supported for patients with myasthenia, because there are essentially no treatments, well, there's some coming down the pike, but there are essentially no treatments that have been demonstrated effective by the sorts of studies that third-party payers usually rely on.
We've heard a lot about exciting new research, and we've seen some members of industry here at this international conference. Will we be needing to update this document perhaps in the future?
I hope so. I hope that there are going to be studies that demonstrate benefit from these new treatments that are coming along, and when that happens, those observations and studies will be incorporated into the guidance statements for future use.
Well, thank you very much. I'm hoping that will be something that we're going to have to do in the future. It's been pretty exciting to have this available for the first time in my 20 years with myasthenia gravis, and I thank you and your team and all who participate in that effort for your good work on behalf of people with myasthenia gravis.
You're quite welcome.